What's up, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode on the DamiGlow Show. My name is DamiGlow. And today I used to call her Oyinbo Pepe. The first time I met her in church, I was like, who is this Oyinbo? It may small for her to turn to Albino. Can you imagine? Welcome, Rose. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on my show. How do you feel?
I feel good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming. Okay, so before we go into the serious questions, I want to ask you some not so serious questions so that you can.
Okay.
All right. So first question. Okay, first introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Roseline Ekong. I love food. I love to travel. Most especially, I love road trips because I just like looking at the sceneries and all. And I love to help. I love to assist business leaders. To help meet their people needs, basically, or meet their needs through people. So that's why I'm also in HR. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm particular about that. Go. That's what I want to talk about. But before we get there, can you describe your love life in one word?
Interesting.
I love it.
Oh no, it's interesting because
I should not love it. Yeah.
I think it is interesting because God is just taking me through some series of lessons, so it's really interesting.
I get it.
It's actually interesting. Let me just leave it at that. But it's interesting. I think there was one time we talked, and I said it was interesting. But the truth is, this particular interesting is different from that interesting, right? Because there's just a lot of things that God is just revealing me to, and bringing to me, and I'm working on them. So yeah, it's actually interesting.
I like it. And seriously, there are some things that you will go through in life that you look at it from your own angle and you be like, what's really happening? But then when you get to the end, you now see it the way God sees it.
Yes.
You might not see the way you are seeing it now.
Yes, actually, this particular interesting has to do with what you just said. This particular, I'm telling you,
prophetess.
I know. This particular interesting has to do with what you just said, because I mean, we were talking, we were vibing, everything was on point and everything. Then all of a sudden, it's not flowing. So I'm wondering, where did I miss it? So I just started asking questions, and it seemed like I was now beginning to sound desperate. So I had to take some steps back and be like, okay, let me chill and just look at how things would unfold. And as things were unfolding, it became clear. It's not what I was thinking,
Yeah.
And then the Lord was just opening my eyes to some things that I actually overlooked because this person was here. So I didn't do due diligence. Yes, that's the word. I didn't.
I get it. Don't worry. You will eventually get it.
It's coming.
Okay.
I feel it.
Yeah. Next question is, describe your work with God in one word.
In one word.
Or two
Soothing.
words. Okay, good.
Soothing is one of the word. Lately I've come to realize, not come to realize, God keeps reinforcing the thoughts that He is mindful of me.
I love it.
Yes, I mean, it's something happened earlier this month, right? And it just tells me that God is mindful of me. I think it blew my mind when I just what's God? You said, God, you have a sense of humor, because I remember the nights before, I was feeling so down, I don't want to use the word depressed, but I was feeling really down, asking some questions. And then the next morning, I was asked to take prayers. And the prayer was prayer of thanksgiving. So I was asking God, I was down last night.
Now,
this night you want me to take prayer of thanksgiving. But I think it just wanted to just remember that I know how you feel. I got you. I'm here. We are in this together. I know how you feel, but I don't want you to just focus on that. Don't worry. Yeah. I got you. So He just keeps telling me, I got you. Every step of the way. Whenever I'm down, He always sends something or sends someone. Something will happen. And okay, fine. you are here. I can see you. I know you are here. You know, so it's a very, very soothing, just very, very soothing, knowing that he's here with me.
I sincerely love it because a lot of people yearn for this. They be like, and God is there. He's always there. He's humans. We are the one that we're always dragging ourselves back.
I'm telling you,
God is there.
Oh my God, another one happened again yesterday. Like, God just gives, as we are talking, more experiences are coming to my life. What happened yesterday? And it happened, and when I came down, I'm like, God, what? You know, I was having goosebumps just thinking about how much he keeps telling me, I am here. Like, no matter what you're going through, I got you. That's just how I keep feeling, you know. So God is very mindful of us. And as believers, I think it's a mindset that we should always, you know, go along with in every situation, no matter. Just remember that if he brought you into this, he's going to bring you out of it. Like he's there with you. Though I walk through the valley of shadow, he's there with you. So really, God is so mindful of us.
He is. I mean, we're in church now.
Oh my God, sorry.
I didn't go that route, but yeah. Okay. Now I want to ask you, like, I want to go to the career path.
Okay.
As a career-driven woman, I want to know, how do you get to balance your personal life and your professional growth, like, together? Now you talked about how interesting your relationship used to be, right? And your work. How do you get to balance both? Because there are some people that one suffers one way or the other. I don't know how, but I'm glad that you are here now. We are seeing it from your angle. Okay. How do you get to merge both and ensure that this one is not suffering or this one is not? You get my point?
Yeah, I do. And I like this last word that you just used, merge. I think merge and balance are not the same. Merge comes together. Balance is that is like this, and you can't have this. You could have this, but you can't have this. So I've thrown away that thought of balancing. You know, go ever balance. Like the scale has been broken. What I tend to do, and I'm learning every day as a person, is to merge, is to have an intersection, is to relate, to bring them together, right? And one thing I do is I'm learning to live in the present. As a single person, I'm learning to enjoy my singleness or my singlehood, right? Even as I'm doing career and I'm doing life in general, right? And let me enjoy the moment, right? Let me enjoy this moment of my career. Let me enjoy this moment of my life, right? And then another thing again is, I'm not putting pressure on myself.
Good. I sincerely love that.
There's a lot going on out there. So you just need to take a chill pill and don't pressure yourself, right? And then understand the season you're in.
Oh, God. Yeah, back
Girl,
to church.
No, you really need to. Because as a single person, right? I mean, yes, I have other aspects of my life, but as a single person, I feel like my professional growth is like a priority. Like now, there's no man now, so what is available now is my work. So I'm just throwing myself in there, right? Now, when family comes in, when man comes in, we'll bring it in, marry everything in together. But so when you understand the season that you're in, you will not feel pressure. People that are married, they will know how to put it together. But for now, I'm just enjoying life as a single person, trying to live in the present, enjoy what I have now, right? And then don't put pressure on myself. Don't pressure yourself. Like, don't, just relax, you know, just don't put so much pressure on yourself. Really.
Yeah, I like it. I sincerely do. And now we talked on pressure, relationships, and all of that. I want us to merge it and go back to the workplace as our HR organ. What are some red flags to look out for in workplace relationships? I know that some people, like, I don't know if I have the questions here, but I think we'll get there if I do. But if not, we'll come back to it, like dating in the office space. But before we get there, like, what are some of the red flags to look out for? Yes, we are working together. That doesn't mean that is the love of your life. Don't get me wrong, guys. You can find the love of your life at work. I mean, we find love in places. How do they say it? Right? But I personally, I don't do office paro, church paro, all those things.
Office romance.
Office. Thank you, romance. Thank you, my sister. Office romance, church romance, street romance. Let's go and do our romance in front.
But where is the front?
Anywhere,
But not church
find
and
it.
office.
Like I don't know. It is a me thing.
Okay.
It's a me thing, right?
Okay.
But what do you think? What are some of the red flags that are in this office? Just say it from your part before I.
Okay. Well, like you said, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Okay. I think we have two questions. There is the office romance thing. Then there's the other one. How do you relate to people at work? That kind of a thing, right? So I think the first relating with people at work is, who are you as a person? You need to have your values, and your values would help you in relating with people because they help create boundaries.
Yeah.
So what are your values as a person coming to work? So you have your values. So with that in mind, and of course letting people know what you like and what you don't like, so people look at, you cannot gossip around Roseline. She doesn't like lazy people, that kind of a thing. Or she does, so when you have your values, they would help you in relating people, whether at work or outside of work, in church or anywhere. Values will just help create boundaries around you, right? And when you are at work, you know that you're at work. Let's face the work that we came to do.
Yeah.
When we are done, we can be going home and everybody will be fine, right? Yes, oh my God. I think some of the most amazing people I've met in my life have actually been from my place of work. It happens, right? But just go to work as per I'm going to work. If it happens that I meet someone amazing, I meet people amazing, that's fine. But let the mind be, I'm going to work to go and work. So what are your values? They would help you to create boundaries. They will help you, and people will know what you like and what you don't like. Now, let's talk about this dating thing in the office. First of first.
Okay.
First of first. What does your company policy say? See, no matter how the law wants to do you and rich, except you people want to lose your jobs.
Yeah.
So when I'm beginning to catch feelings, I need to go back to the handbook
And see.
what does the handbook say. Do you understand, right? And if it is allowed from in the handbook, okay, maybe because some places you need to declare to the HR. Some would say, a senior would not date a junior in the same team, or whatever so there are offices that allow. Some would say, you can't, but not in the same branch. They'll take it to another branch, another department, whatever. Just read what your office policy says about dating, if it's allowed, right? I've been in a place where it wasn't allowed, allowed to date but not marry. So exactly. So
what when are dating for?
So when it was time for them to get married, the one had to resign.
Okay.
Exactly. Fine, you can date, but once it is marriage, something. No, we don't allow it.
So you
right?
Scatter the company for with your romance.
So she had to resign, and then the guy stayed back. So it depends on what your office says. Now, it's very risky. But it's quite risky because anything can go wrong, and then we are still working in the same place. So it needs two very matured individuals. Like your EI has to be high. Because when I say EI, I mean emotional intelligence. It has to be very high, because we don't want to carry whatever happened last night that we fought.
And it's hard. This thing is very hard.
That's why
you see why I'm saying that I don't like corporate office romance and church, because it pops up. We are humans.
I know it does, but then love can happen anywhere, and that's why I say you need to be very mature to be able to handle this kind of situation where if there was a fight last night or whatever happened, and then you're here and imagine you're reporting to the person. So you need to okay, fine, I'm reporting to you. We had a fight, but you're my boss. I come to work and I said, yes sir. Okay sir. But anger, I won't stab you. But then again,
yes sir.
Do you understand? So two very mature people have to be in that kind of situation. And if you know you can't handle it, don't start it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you think, I can't. I have the mind.
They don't know
You
until
don't know
they
that
get into
when
it.
you enter like this,
Yes, and then it's now hard for you to
sounds
now leave the
difficult.
relationship.
Yeah, so
And that leads me to my next question: that have you ever been in a relationship where you have to pick your work or the relationship?
Jesus.
Because now you mentioned something now that two people were dating. Is the woman that had to leave because say you find love in the company? That's what I'm saying. You have to leave your work.
boy, yeah, that is why I'm not, because I don't know what to
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
No, personally, I haven't been in that situation where I'm dating someone in my place of work and then I have to. I haven't. But I think if it gets to that point, we need to have a very serious conversation. And I'm having to choose between, or do I need to leave where I'm working because we are. But if people do it now, no, people do it.
Different strokes for different folks. It happens. I know. I'm just asking because see now this is my reason. When I was doing 9 to 5, yeah, it's not that you not see people, people you work with that like you and say, oh, I really like you, and because you like what you said again, value. Yeah. I know myself. Okay. I've already said it. There is no way I'm going to date somebody that we are working together because one way or another is going to lead to that. Yeah. And then you're not like, is the woman that now if it's the yoga, is earning 10 times than me, and me that I'm just trying to build my own this thing. I will have to leave for him, and then now that is my problem.
Am I being sentimental? Okay, so even if you're living for him. Again, it is love. Did I just say that?
You said it. You said it.
but then again, no. But seriously, so because even in marriage, I was listening to a married friend talk about the sacrifices that they make in marriage.
Yes,
you would.
That is different.
But that's what then they start you need to learn how to make.
Yes, you need to. But that's what I'm saying. That now this is my own reason. For not doing that. When we get into the marriage, let us start it.
Okay, but not before we.
No, before you go and misquote me now. How do I put this in that? I hope people understand my point. Yeah, that there are some things. So it works for some people. Some people do it. Yeah. That of course they find love and they drop. They don't care. They really don't care. Some people don't care. Yeah. And it works for them. This is a me thing that I don't know if I want to do it because. First of all, like you mentioned, you will fight at home or have a quarrel, and then there's no way you will not carry it. Yes, you said that be mature. We are saying be mature until you get into it and you realize that this person annoyed you yesterday, and you have to go and say yes, sir. This is the file. You go and miss the file, and then eventually it backfires. I don't know if you get my point.
I do get your point. I do get your point. And even as we are talking, honestly, what even just comes to mind is we also need to involve the Holy Spirit in this thing because at the end of the day, even when you are catching feelings, you need to subject that feeling to the Holy Spirit.
Yes,
right? Because it might be it for you. This might be the
person
for
you.
But because of your mindset, because of what you have already said, I cannot do, and then you are using the I cannot do to block everything, right? How about just being open to, okay, Holy Spirit, this thing but then what, let's just, I always want to leave that room for, yes, I have my will. He has given me the right to have my will, but I will still need to run it by him. Okay, Holy Spirit, what think is that,
Well, I think that's why I did not meet my husband in the office space. Because the Holy Spirit was involved. He was involved. Anyway, to my next question, I want to ask about, professionalism in the office space. Yeah. How can single professionals, maintain godly standards while dating in today's world?
Again,
Holy Spirit and values. Yeah.
So this value thing is not just in the church or something. Values there, you just carry it everywhere. You are known for this, whether you're in church, you're at work, you're at home. That is what you are known for, right? And then so you walk into a place where you work, and people know you as a trustworthy person, as a credible person, as this, as that, as a piece of, they just know, like, Roseline, when it comes to work excellence, they just know who you are. And so with that, you are able to create that boundary around you. Certain things, when they want to change numbers, they can't bring that kind of gist to you, because then that you will not even listen to it. You know, so it helps you build. And then again, you also attract your kind. You attract your kind. So you just know, okay, people that really think like you would come to you because they think like you. So it's easy, and it will also help you sieve out some wishy individuals when you at work. You know, so
I do. And
that
this
is
thing
very
you mentioned, it's usually hurt me when I see that this person is a good person, and with this person that is not so good, they pay me.
So you know. I mean, as we are even thinking now, something comes to mind that, okay, people say, oh, and does it mean I should not talk to her? I should not be friends with her? I said, no. I know we came to work to earn a living, so we can work, we can have conversations, we can collaborate and do things and get things done. But there is a limit to how you can come close. You know, just get the work done and just let's be going home, that kind of a thing. But if I now want to bring you closer, it's now different. But we are at work, we get the work done. We are not lazy. You are not dragging my own work. If not, I'll report you. You know, we are doing the work well, and everybody is happy. You know, so but coming now very close, and that's having like more close than normal colleague. Now be using microscope to look at you. Do you understand? So but of course we can relate. Hi, how you doing, Dami? Hope you're well. Fine, thank you. Okay, so just get the work done. I don't hate you. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. And we are happy. You know. But personally, you cannot sit down and be gisting and be talking about life. No, we don't have that conversation.
I like that. My next question, it still goes around this. That, like, now for someone like me, that I said that I have my own rules about people I date in the office or wherever I work or something. What advice do you have for singles like that who feel like maybe their career is delaying them in having the love of their life? You see, so like delaying their chances of getting married, because I'm sure there are some people in that shoe too that be like, okay, I don't think what advice would you give to singles like that?
If you are listening to me and you are like that and you're thinking like that, I would say, do not worry. We are in it together. We are in it together. I think I mentioned it earlier when I was talking about living in the present and enjoying the moment. You know, that's marriage you are rushing to. You will enter one day. Then when you enter, you will now wish you had enjoyed your singlehood, because now you're married, you can't do certain things anymore. You can't go certain places anymore because you're not married. So you need to enjoy this moment and just take a breather and relax. I mean, and again, as believers, like, everything would happen when God wanted to happen. Just live your life, enjoy the moments with God. How did you just put this thing? The wind blows when no one listens, that kind of a thing. You don't know how it's going to happen. Your one is just be in the moment, enjoy where you are now. And if you need to grow your career, please do. Like, by all means do. There was this story, I don't know if you heard it, of one lady, who felt like, people were putting thoughts in her mind anyways, that she shouldn't buy a property in a particular location and all that, because which man will come and marry you there and everything. But guess what? She could afford it. And she bought the property. Guess what? Her husband that she married lives opposite her.
Wow.
Exactly. Like, you never can tell where you meet this man of yours, and then you are trying to belittle yourself because you've not met him. Uncle needs to, I'm sorry, at the level that I am, and I've arrived right now, if you don't have the guts and the mind to walk up to me, then just, like, maybe it's not you. I cannot belittle myself and bring down myself because no. Uncle, come up. Like, you have to come up, or meet me there, or be higher, like that kind of a thing, So don't let anybody say, you need to stop your career because you want to marry or you want to have it. No. You're already having a life,
right?
Like, you're having a life. desire marriage, oh please do, but yeah, enjoy this one that God has given you. You feel sleep, you know, wake up, if you know marry, so what's the issue? Do you understand?
Yes,
Like, just enjoy where you are and live your life on purpose.
Yes.
God created you as a person for a purpose. Marriage will have its purpose. You now, as Roseline, there is a reason you are here.
Yes.
Fulfill it.
Yes.
When marriage come, we'll fulfill that one joint too. You know, so really, yeah, just chillax. I think maybe at this point I've just told myself, you know what, like what's the rush? I've seen marriage, people are rushing to marry, they are rushing out.
Yeah.
So let me calm down. No, I am saying this to tell you, just relax, because when you hear stories, be like, sometimes, I mean, once in a while, I do have the fear of this marriage thing. I don't want to get a divorce. I don't want to experience it. So maybe at times it's also like a fear for me. Like, do I want, let me just remain single than to marry and come out. So maybe that again. So, you know, but then people are getting divorced like almost every now and then. You're hearing people that had beautiful marriages, beautiful weddings. Then, you know, like I don't, you know, I can't bring in a child and I'm not raising the child all over myself. So please enjoy life. That's just a summary. And live for purpose. Live on purpose. Live in purpose. Just be following God, and everything will be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Another thing I would like to add to what he said is like as individuals, we need to like heal. Like, you know, from what you just said is like a trauma response. Like you are saying that I mean, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like a lot of people see things online and they feel like this is how it is. Like they project the not so good things in marriage. We don't see the good ones. And when we see the good ones, you see the same people that will still condemn them and say, now wow, now only you go first marry. You get my point. So I think individuals should try to heal. If you want to go see a therapist, go and see a therapist. Like, fight those battles before you enter into marriage, because if you don't fight them, if you don't heal, you are definitely bringing them into marriage and it's going to affect that marriage.
Yes, babe. And another thing, as you're talking, another thing that comes to mind is surrounding yourself with good marriages. Growing up, I didn't have so many examples of that, you know, because I mean, my parents were also separated, so it was something that I was like, am I also going to have that? So I mean, I was thinking and I'm praying, and I was so scared, you know. And then I have a mentor who told me, why you are looking at the fear, and the more you look at it, the more it might just come to pass. So change what you're looking at, change your focus. So I mean, right now I'm very particular, very, very particular about the married people that are around me. I'm so particular that I surround myself with marriages that are working. Like I could know them to their home. So let me know what's happening. It's not that one that you come and do fake smile. No, let me know how the marriage is inside. So I surround myself with those people, and I see that they're actually good marriages. No, they are good marriages. It's just that the devil has a way of making the bad ones loud, and it's all everywhere, IG, everywhere you go, but good marriages are just that. Again, maybe we also need to start showing good marriages out there. Like, we need to talk about the good ones, because they are. So as if you are scared of that, maybe you should also change what you see. Surround yourself with marriages that are working. Listen to podcast that talks about good marriages. Don't be listening to people that are talking about the one that did not beat the wife, the whatever. Just surround yourself with good marriages.
I like that. And another thing I like to say is don't wait till it's time to get married before you go for counseling, honestly speaking, because people wait till, okay, we are now ready to get married, and then that's when they start going for counseling. It's okay to go for counseling, see a therapist, see a counselor, talk about things, ask questions.
And gather information.
Yes, gather information. Come for counseling. You know, read books. Go for marriage seminar. Go for, you know, and that's what I do with my tribe, with DamiGlow tribe. We have seminars every month. I don't know if you have seen some of our flyers.
Great.
You just educate people, educate married, even married people. There's post-marital counseling, yes, you're now in it, but there are some things you want to talk about. There are some things that you're experiencing. This is your first marriage. Even no two marriages are the same. So people that have been married before, they're not married again. The things they did not experience in the first marriage, they're experiencing it now, and you want to know how to go about it, right? So people wait till things are bad before they go for counseling. No, like sometimes you just want to talk, you just want to ask questions. So this thing happen now, you know, you want to see someone from another perspective. Like just see this thing, because I'm not in the marriage with you, but when you tell me and you speak to me, I can see it from a different angle, away from your angle or your husband's angle. I'll be like, okay, this is what he's trying to do, this is what you're trying to do, this is how you're going to meet in the middle, and it just solves it, instead of you resenting your spouse or carrying that and then you go for weeks and you're fighting, and before you know it, there's
escalated.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it. So come for counseling.
Go for counseling.
Yeah. Okay, so to my last question. I'm really enjoying this.
I know, so me too.
So based off of, I think you've answered it, but let me just say again, based off of what you've seen and heard, do you think marriage is hard?
It's not hard, but it needs hard work. It's not hard. It's not hard, but it needs hard work. You know, someone who is, you need commitment from both angles, like both sides, based on what I've seen. I have a very good friend of mine who, you know, went through a very, you know, wonderful time of her life, surgery and health-wise, and oh my word, you know, when you see a man and then you say, God, cut me this kind of style. Like, honestly, you know, when you're praying a prayer and you see someone's husband as a point of contact, like, he was just there for her. And she went under the knife and was struggling with her health for months. And even when I'm praying for her to recover, I'm praying for the man. Lord, please give this man strength, because there are very few people that would be there with you through that. Not be me send you, like, you get and just move on with their life. But you know, so it's not hard. It's not hard, but it needs hard work and commitment from both angles. And people that have a mind of, we don't enter, we don't enter. We're not going out. You know, however we can resolve it. And that's why, even as a single person, it's very like you need to. I think it's Pastor Mildred that said it. You need to have sense before you marry, because once you enter, you now be running up and down. God gave you the right, as it were, to choose. So you better choose well, so that once you enter, you'll not be complaining. It's not nobody choose him. I'll be choosing for you. So once you've picked him, I say, okay, this is the person I want to submit to. I want to spend the rest of my life with. Until you are in. So you need to very, very look at it critically. Like, use your eye, of course, use your heart, but use your brain as well to be looking at it. You know, use your head, use your eyes, use your every part of your body, your senses. In fact, call everybody, come and help me look at this thing. You know, and I mean, I don't know why people do this though. When you are dating, then you're hiding from your friends. I don't know why you're hiding him. He will still come out.
I think it's trauma response. So you know that maybe you have been with somebody who has shown you shege, or you don't really trust the guy, or you know you roll with the people you are rolling with. You don't really trust them, and then you're not sure. Like, see, people react to things differently, and you be like, if I show my friends this guy now, I don't know who will collect him from me. Or maybe you've collected somebody's spouse in the past, and then you're afraid that what you did will come back to you. See, it's a lot of things.
Are you serious?
It's a lot of things we say in counseling. I'm telling you, seriously, because why are you hiding him?
Exactly. I mean, so maybe the reason why I'm even saying it is that maybe again, thank God for the cycle of friends that I have. Really, like, my friends just I don't think I would want to hide, because I feel like they will help me would poke holes, like they will ask questions, and which will now make me think. So I know that I'm not just going with my heart because I love him, but my head is also thinking as well, you know. So that's why I say, so maybe again, if you are in that category, you need to re-examine the friends that are around you. What can you trust your friends with? Can you tell your friends certain things? Can you talk to them about your personal life, your money, your whatever, your job, your health, even man? Can you discuss that with that circle of friends?
And they are not jealous of you.
No. They are there to help you.
Oh
my God, I'm just grateful to God for that circle of friends that I have, that I can tell them, there's this guy, or what's up, like, you know, we are analyzing him. Yes, we are, but it's for our own good at the end of the day, because you know, we need to be very, very careful. So marriage is not hard. Summarily, yeah,
I
it's
like,
not
I like
hard.
that. I just want to add one thing to what you said, that some people also hide their partners because of breakup. When they break
sorry.
up, like, because
Oh,
when they break up,
yeah.
like, it's not all over the place. Like, nobody is asking you questions.
I'm not saying you should show him. I don't do social media like that. No, I don't. But my inner
Circle,
caucus,
yeah,
they will know you.
Yeah.
My
They
pastor
should.
will know you. So I'm not saying go and do loud speaker or anything. And that way. And just as we are rounding up, there's something that I actually wanted to say about marrying potential and marrying what you see. It dropped in my heart sometime last week, that as single as Roseline, maybe it will actually be a blessing to someone, that you are just focused when you meet a guy and you're asking questions and you're asking, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and you are imagining yourself in the 10 years from now with him and the 5 years from now with him. You are ignoring the him you are seeing now. So you are now marrying his 5-10 years.
Right.
You're not marrying this
Now.
forgetting that, you see, this if it take another 5-10 years for that
Before
dream
you
to
get-
come
Yes.
true. So you now begin to resent him.
Yes. I agree with you.
You begin to resent this person because you're supposed to love this person, be present with this person, go through that process with this person.
You will grow
because
together.
that potential might come in. It might take longer than it's supposed to.
Yes.
Yes, he has a plan, like a fantastic plan. He
Yes.
wants to be a CEO, fantastic, and you are in love with that plan, but also be in love with what you
The
are
now.
seeing now.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes maybe we don't like this. We are now looking at, in 10 years I can manage.
You manage.
You see that manage, you'll be there.
Yeah,
Go
Mabo.
now drag it. Process life will now drag it for another 20 years. So really, as we examine all these things, let's just also look at that.
Yeah.
We are marrying the now. Yes, we are praying for things to get better, but
Yeah.
we don't know how long it will take.
Yes.
So we need to just love this person that you're going to marry. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Because in marriage, people change. Change is constant. The Dami of 2019 is not the Dami of 2025. Have grown.
And I was going to ask,
become.
how has your husband handled that growth? Like, how do you guys, because, how was it happen? I don't know.
It happens. You just need to love, like you said, the person that you are currently with. And then you evolve together, you grow together, you are in it together, you communicate, you become together. But if you are looking at the future, and like you said, the future is not the future is not coming right now. So what then do you do with the now person? Then that's why people start cheating. They start seeing that 5 years person of their husband in the now of another person.
Yeah.
And then you don't know that this person, when your husband is now becoming that person that you want to be, this one is now deteriorating. Life is funny. So
the Lord has helped us.
Love the person you are with currently, and evolve and grow and become together. So then you have a story, be like, I remember when we were this, I remember when we were that, I remember my husband and I were still talking that, I remember when you were still trying to come to my school to check up on me. I remember that time, I was just gisting. We're just talking about. I remember that time you used to carry bike, you come and be pursuing a fine girl. I never know what I saw in you then, but it's interesting because we loved each other through it. Now we are no more there. We are in another phase. We are getting to another phase. But through that phase, the process, you love it, you grow together, and there are going to be challenges. There are going to be ups and downs. So you just have to be there.
Definitely.
You're dragging this in too much. I'm enjoying it.
I know, right?
Okay.
I know.
Let's move to the game segment. What do you want? The relationship question or the love twister challenge?
Anyone. Should I close my eyes and you just, I don't know.
I think you should pick
The love what?
like tongue twister.
No. I'm terrible
what
with. No, I'm terrible with tongue twisting. No, I'm terrible. I would prefer this one. Is it this one who would?
Okay, let me try to turn it very well. I don't want you to pick what others have picked.
don't understand. Tell me, I don't trust you the way you're doing this.
Just pick 2 because of our time. That 2. Are you sure somebody have not picked? Take this.
It's a lie. Like.
Oh yeah, quickly answer it. Read it out now.
I wanted.
You see, I said you pick another one. You say no. Good for you.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
If your relationship or marriage had a theme song, what would it be?
Yeah. If your relationship had the theme song.
Okay, relationship. How we take answer this question? Okay, my
Future.
future relationship.
Let's do that.
Okay, my future relationship. The song that comes to mind is, can I sing it? I should just
Sing it. Now let's not just short. Time has gone.
I've been waiting my whole life for somebody to love me like you do. It's a Tony Braxton song.
It's nice.
Yeah, so that's
I
gonna
love
be a
it.
theme song.
Okay, next question.
Somebody.
So future husband, when he
Yes.
is here,
Yes.
come and watch this video.
Who apologizes first after a fight? Anybody.
You're not
Anybody.
even in a relationship.
So,
Rosie.
and why are you like this?
But I love it.
I
love it for you.
You're not nice.
I love it that future anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it.
Anybody.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it. Let me talk about my book. Oh, you come and buy my book. I mean, what do you want me to say again? Come and buy Fight Like a Winner. Help your marriage, help your relationship. Learn how to resolve conflict together and just be happy, grow together, so that in the future you'll be able to tell your stories to your children, how we grew, how we became. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the description box. Get your copy today. Bye. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.